What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm SuperBeastGN, and today we're playing a fog deck in Standard. So, one of our Discord members, Jay Cullen, put a fog deck in our Discord, and it was all about frogs. So it was basically like a turbo frog deck, is what they called it. All right, well, I played it, and it was fine. It was a good deck. For some reason or another, I couldn't get the frogs to work. I was just like, I can't do it. I just personally can't do it. But you know how it goes, you know, like one deck works for someone and doesn't work for the other person. It's a great deck and I love the deck. And I did get a few wins with it. But I thought to myself, what if we just took the frogs out and we just went straight fog? So the idea is we're just going to fog our opponent a bunch. And I know there's no technical fogs, and there's one fog. Eerie Interference is what we're using. So basically what a fog is you just prevent all damage. So for 2 and a white, instant, prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn. Comes from the actual card called Fog. It's a 1 mana thing that prevents all combat damage for the turn. You might have seen decks like that in Pioneer and Historic, but we're doing it in Standard today. So, what other fogs are there? Well, not any particular fog. There aren't any like actual fogs, but we do have Aetherize, which is kind of a fog. When the opponent attacks, we can return all attacking creatures to their owner's hands. That's pretty cool. We can get all of that back with the Auroral Procession and the Stormchaser's talent. So here's what we're... and also we have a time stop, which is kind of a fog for the turn. We did have 2 time stops in here, but I decided to have only 1. We do need targeted removals. We got Rides End and Get Lost. We can get stuff back with the Procession. But here's the thing we're going to be trying to do. Because we have Procession, we're going to be doppelganging. Because we're like stalling and we're trying to get more lands and more lands and more lands, we're going to doppelgang. We're going to try to doppelgang as much as possible. So we're going to try to get the Spelunkings out. We're going to try to get the Stormchasers out. Once we get a good doppelgang, maybe like 2 or 3 doppelgang triggers, we can start Stormchasers talenting the doppelgangs back and just do this infinitely. We also have Authority of the Consuls to stop mono red decks, Quarry Steelcutter decks, stuff like that. We have the Day of Judgment so that we can kind of reset the board. And we have the River's Rebuke, because sometimes we need to take care of enchantments and artifacts, and River's Rebuke is a good way to do that. Planeswalkers, we only have 2 Get Lost in the deck, so we need to use them wisely. But we can always get them back with Procession, Stormchaser's talent, and the more Doppelgang we do, the more we can get back. So we can Stormchaser's talent, we can Doppelgang a bunch of Stormchaser's talents and get back Doppelgang, Get Lost, Fog, you know, like we can get that, like, and every time we do it, if we can get more lands, if we can do at least 1 land every time we do, let's say we doppelgang for 4. Let's say we're in a position where we can doppelgang for 4. Now we're just infinitely doppelganging every turn, because now we can doppelgang a Stormchaser's talent and 3 other things, maybe 1 land. If we could do a land, that'd be great. We get 4 lands, hopefully untapped by Spelunking, but you know, they don't have to be. But next turn we get to do 1 more doppelgang, because now we have 4 more lands, you know? So we have at least 3 lands to do an extra doppelgang. So we could do that every turn. We got to be careful not to go up to or past like 5 at a time, because then it will crash Arena. I don't know if they fixed that yet, but I know Arena's running on the hamster wheel, you know. So that is something. The lands in the deck, we have a bunch of caves. We have 4 Hidden Courtyards. We have 3 Hidden Nurseries, 4 Cavernous Maw, 3 Forgotten Monuments, 1 Sunken Citadel, and 4 Hidden Cataracts. We have 1 Mistrise Village for that, so we can make sure if they're gonna attack us with a bunch of creatures and then we like fog and they counter it, we're just dead. So we got to be able to keep our stuff uncounterable. Keep in mind this is double blue to make something uncounterable. So if you're trying to Aetherize with it, you got to have triple blue on the field. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So nurseries, we got all the hidden caves. We got a bunch of caves in the deck, not a whole lot of plains. Or you got 2 plains, 2 forests, and 1 island. And this will help with the Spelunking. With Spelunking, we put in the caves. We get 4 life. We get to have it untapped. Pretty good stuff. However, if we make it to like turn 3 with a green mana, I think we're pretty good, because we just want to Clifftop Lookout, get as many lands as possible, be able to start doing our fog thing. We're going to frog and fog, and then we're going to try to break our opponent's spirit and will with Doppelgang. And or like Stormchaser. We can do Stormchaser's talents too. We can also copy the Cavernous Maws and attack with the Cavernous Maws. And then like just get a big attack in like the next turn after we Doppelgang it. So there's a few ways to win in this deck. Doppelgang our opponent's stuff, take their stuff, use their stuff against them. We can hit him with the Stormchaser's talent things. If we power up the Stormchaser's talent to level 3, we can start making a bunch of 1/1s that have prowess. And then we can also hit him with the Cavernous Maw. So there are ways to win in this deck. It's not just a let's break our opponent's spirit and just see if they concede. There are ways to win. They're not like the most potent ways to win, but over time they can be. I think if you do enough stuff with Doppelgang, you're probably going to win a game. If your opponent's too fast and you can't find the land, you're probably going to lose, just the way it goes in this game. But we do have the Authority of the Consuls. Another thing about Authority of the Consuls I want to point out before we get into the games is that if you just copy the Authority of the Consuls and your opponent is like a creature-heavy deck, you're just going to gain more life than they're going to be attacking you with. So keep that in mind, especially if they're like a Corey Steelcutter deck and you're just like, oh, I'm going to copy my Authority of the Consuls a bunch. Oh, all right, there we go. We got five Authority of the Consuls. Okay, go ahead and make your Corey Steelcutter token. So yeah, that's another thing you can do. Like I said, one time stop in the deck though, because I did have 2, but it's just a lot. It's a lot of mana. And also, it exiles, so we can't get it back with Auroral Procession. So there's no point in really like having a bunch in the deck if we can't get them back. We want stuff that we can get back, like Eerie Interference, Day of Judgment, Ride's End, Aetherize, that stuff. So basically, we're just going to be fogging our opponent, trying to fog them real hard, and try to win a game like that, you know. And just so you know, before we get into it, one more thing: the games can get grindy because this is a control-y kind of deck. The games can get grindy, so. If you're going to play a deck like this, prepare for long games. I just want to point that out, just so you know. If you're not a fan of long games, this is probably not the deck for you. But I want to throw a shout out to Jay Cullen in the Discord. Always putting up some good decks for me. Doing that Doppelgang thing for sure. I think the last Doppelgang deck we did was from Jay Cullen as well. So thank you. Shout out to Jay Cullen for making some cool and fun decks. That's what we want to see around here. Just super fun, cool decks. I don't want to see the same old like Omniscience, Corey Steelcutter, Mono Red, you know. I want to see some cool stuff where it's just fun to play, you know. Like I don't want to guarantee that I'm going to win like 5 out of 3, you know, or 5 I don't want to go like 5 win 5 you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to win a bunch every like 3 games or whatever. Just because I'm like guaranteed because I'm playing mono red, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to convey to you right now. I want like these cool, like, you know, these cool creative, like, let's do some stuff decks, you know, like where it's like we're not guaranteed to win, but like it's fun if we get to doing the thing that we're doing, we're gonna probably win. So let's get into the games and see how this does on the ladder. Don't forget to like the video; really helps the channel out. Really do appreciate all your support. And let's go. You go first, sure. We're gonna Hidden Courtyard into Authority into Sunken Citadel, I guess. Green. Play the Authority of the Consuls. They're playing red, which is nice. We're gonna go green with that. Blue next turn. Clifftop Lookout. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna gain a life here. Nice. Nice. Now we need another white land. Would be good. But until then, we have the Clifftop Lookout to get us that land if we need to. If we can. Opponent playing red, just mad that 1 card. This is why we don't play red, folks. This is why we don't play red. This is why I don't like playing red. You see, look at my last videos. Like all my last videos for like the past few months. Play like 1 red deck. Because like it just like loses to 1 card. To 1 card, man. And it name that card because it could be Sheldred, it could be Phyrexian Obliterator, it could be Authority of the Consuls. Like it just there's many a card that red loses to. Slick Shot Show Off, sure. Sleight of hand, sure. I will take. No, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Not going to attack. We gotta block something. I mean, we gotta block this in case it gets too big. In case it gets too big. Stock up, sure. Stormchaser's talent. Uh-huh. I think we're gonna block this one. And then let's get back Ride's End. Green. Let's play another fancy boy. Okay, now we have the Day of Judgment up. Pretty good. Stock up, sure. Opponent has not found the Quarry Steelcutter. I'm gonna get the damage here. Take 3. Gone, my friend. Gone. Going to attack. We're gonna say go. Opponent plays a mountain. Slick shot, show off, sure. They're gonna get back what? Monstrous Ray? Okay. Then I think we're gonna take this. My turn. Let's attack. And let's do this. And we can get that back at the end of the turn too. So kind of okay with that. They want to play with their creature. They have all of their Stormchaser talents on the field. Mm-hmm. That's fine. There she blows. I don't think they're gonna hurt us next turn, right? Let's get the procession back. Because we can Day of Judgment and then procession again. If we need to. I mean, that's fine. Uh-huh. And then they're going to play it. Okay. I see what's happening here. Hermit the Frog here. Looking at someone playing a stock up. Uh-huh. I think we hold some stuff up. They know we have the procession. They know we have the Day of Judgment. They know we have a Ride's End in the graveyard. That's fine. Like, I'm actually not too scared of this right now. Okay. Maybe I attack. Maybe I don't, but I do. Corey Steelcutter, sure. Slick shot show off, sure. They know we have the Day of Judgment, right? So. Okay, kills that, exiles it, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'll take the 3. What are we doing? We attacking? I mean, hell, I'll take 4 at this point, you know? I don't care. We're at 22. Every creature yeah, they're gonna have to send that back. Okay, we're taking it, sure. We need to draw a land. I think we just say go. And we can Eerie Interference. I think that's the way to go. Uh-huh. Gaining that life back. Back up to 20. Okay, it's going back to my hand. That's fine. Okay, we have a fish. Mm-hmm. Monstrous Rage. Sure. Pass to blockers. Ooh! Oh no! What are you doing? Well, that sucked for you. That's risky. Can I do... Yeah, I want to do this. Kill everything. They might have another Enter the Flood Maw. Okay, they're just powering that up. That's pretty good. Okay. So they are going to hit me for like 2 here. Which, is that really that bad? Probably not. So if they just want to make another creature, that's fine. They can... Quarry Steel Cutter, sure. Tapped. Tapped. We're just gaining a lot of life here. Authority of the Consuls is doing some work, I will say. Stock up, sure. Getting 2 cards to their hand. Alright, nothing else, huh? Just waiting. Just waiting to get something here. Another Quarry Steel Cutter, sure. Opt, sure. This is just gonna piss our opponent off, isn't it? They've already played 2? Two blockers. Let's see it. Let's do this. And nothing hurts us now. Look at that. We need 1 land. It'd be nice. That's good. It's tapped, but... no attacks. This is absolutely fine. Sure. Opponent is going to attack us with the force of like 1 million things. Amazing. They've already used like 3 into the Flood Maws. So, and all the stock ups are gone, so. Oh, there's the last one. Alright, cool. Okay. So now we can Authority the Consuls and Aetherize next turn, plus keep it from being countered. Okay. We're still in it somehow, some way. Still in it. Uh-huh. Yikes, man. A lot. They have no more, Into the Flood Maws, right? Let's do this. And then they don't know about this Eerie Interference in case they have, like, some kind of shenanigans. But let's go. Let's do it. Alright. Opponent draws a Lizand. What are you getting out of your graveyard? Opponent. The Authority of the Consul, the thorn in the side of the Corey Steelcutter deck. Let's go. Let's go with Aetherize. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do this. And let's do the Cavernous Maw. Oh no, we won! I wanted to go more. I wanted to play some more. You go first. Sure. Get that Mistrise. Try to get some land here, man. That'd be nice. Okie dokerson. Got the Spelunking in case we get a green. It'd be nice to play that. We literally can't play this hand. So I don't know what we're doing. I don't know why we kept that. But like, there's nothing playable here. Maybe this will scare them into not playing anything. I don't know. Nah, that's never going to happen, is it? Flourishing Blumpkin. Alright. Cavernous Maw comes in untapped, right? Yeah, so we're fine. Another Blumpkin, alright. Sorry, it's my accent. Evolving Wilds. Alright, we're taking 3. Alright, let's do this. Draw a card. Put in the Maw. We're at 20. Alright. So now we can Day of Judgment if we need to. Okay. Tifa. Oof. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage here, guys. But we're at 20. So it's fine, right? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's never let them get anything again. Sure. Flourishing bloom can. Yeah. I think we can hold out here. Alright, we're just going to make our opponent just hate life and just make him concede. I think that's the way to go. No. Time stop! You know what? Let's do this. Oof. Gotta get as many lands as possible here. Okay. Feel like they wouldn't kill us this turn, huh? Okay. Alright. This deck is made to just own this particular deck that we're facing right now. Like, there's just nothing they can do here, right? Okay. No damage for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of dangerous if they get like a... You know what? Let's do this. Alright. We're at 6. We can get more life. I mean, we have ways to get life. Warden of the Grove. Three, 6. Almost. Need 2 more. Alright, well. Gain some life. Oh, we got it, baby! You go first. Sure. I don't know if I like this, but... We're going first. That's pretty good. They're surveilling. Alright, that's a good sign. Maybe they don't have any haste creatures. Oh, hey, look at that. Caves. Deals 1 damage, sure. Okay. So now we have Eerie Interference on. Okay. A lot of people playing that Corey Steelcutter. Not the greatest card in the world. We'll take 2 here. This is dangerous, but... we need those lands, baby. I'm assuming they have some kind of... yeah. Next turn we can Eerie and Auroral it. Yeah. Shock Brigade. Alright. Did this lose 1? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. No, Let me do this one. Let's not do anything here. Let's not do anything. This could be a death here. Okay, so get that. We still lose a life from the one that dies here. They might stay in it because we're at 9. I want to doppelgang this, but I can only do it once. All right, let's just yeah. I know we're about to die, but I have to do this. This is too dangerous. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just dead, so I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. It's not worth it. We're gonna be at 4. Opponent goes first. I think we gotta mulligan this. This is probably better. Get rid of one of those. Sunken Citadel on green. And then we should be fine, right? Green. Then we Cataract and Cavernous Maw. And then with the Cavernous Maw, I think we Spelunking. Yeah. Do this. And then let's play this. Stormchaser's talent, baby. They can kill it. I mean, whatever. Just okay. I'm okay with that. Invasion of that Zendikar, baby. Yeah, we could do that. And the turn. We only have 1 green, so maybe we should play the Clifftop. I don't know. Fountain Port, not good. Vaultborn Tyrant. Sure. Sure. Ooh. Alright, we need more lands now. Sweet. I guess we can exile this, right? Okay. In that case, do we even bother exiling? Yes. Yeah, because that's going to exile it. He's not going to be able to flip that. So we got blue-green, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 2 of those. And let's see, what do we want? What other 2 do we want? Maybe the Citadel? Or do we want 2 of these? Let's do 2 of these. Or do we want these? Let's do these. Okay. No attacks. I will gladly block with one of these 6/6s. I mean, why not, right? Gets their creature off the field. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe I won't. Go for the throat. Wait. Oh, because it's a copy of it, so it's not an artifact actually yet. Interesting. Overlord of the Bale Merc. Sure. This figure, sure. I mean, we can afford to take 6 here, so. We take 6, we copy the Overlord, we got 5, 6. We get 1 land. Yeah, I'm actually okay with him doing this. Alright, no, that's fine. We have the Hidden Nursery, so we can do 1 more. So we can do it for 3. Unfortunate, but okay. Ooh. Now I kind of want to... Let's do this. Doppelgang. We can Eerie Interference and exile the Vaultborn Tyrant. I think that's fine. So we'll eventually get a board wipe. I think we just... Eerie Interference. Alright. Okay. Sure. They get that, but then we don't take any damage here. No blocks. My turn. Alright, so... What do we want to do? Let's do 1. Two. And I guess 3. So we're gonna have a lot of lands here. And then I can only play it on our turn. So let's do this. Get rid of those. And we can actually do this, say go, and then we just gotta survive. Survive to stay alive. All right. Survive if I let you. Kind of taking some hits here, though. We can block the Overlord with the 1/2. Uh-huh. Damon. The standard better. I mean, they could play the Virtue. We just copy a bunch. I mean, they'll get their Velgavoth back first, but we can get rid of it. We can Aetherize it. Alright. Opponent playing the Virtue, sure. Uh-huh. Another Overlord. This time, impending. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 3, and I guess we're gonna do it like this, right? Oh, I had a lot more. I could have done more. Okay, we got it. Oh, that was cool.